3,
2.
2, 1.
Hey.
Hi, everyone.
What's up, guys?
Guys, I think it's time for a Dvar Torah.
Oh my gosh, Amira, that is such a good idea.
What?
Does anyone have anything to share?
Well, so I was just thinking today, as I do, about this story that happens in the Gemara in Masechet Shabbat that is about someone called Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai. You probably have heard of him before. Anyway, I'll give a brief account of the story. Basically, Rabbi Shimon is sitting around and he starts criticizing the structures of the Romans. And the Romans hear about it and they say, okay, like, we're going to put this guy to death. So this Rabbi Shimon takes his son and they want to run away and they go and hide in a cave. And they spend 12 years in this cave. Sorry, guys. Just distracted me, Simmy. They spend 12 years in this cave, learning.
12 years in the cave. That's what you were up to.
Basically, trying to escape from the Romans, and they learn.
Wait, how
Torah.
many years in the cave?
12. 1, 2, 12.
Okay.
And their days are made up of like getting up. They took their clothes off so that they could like keep their clothes nice, and they would like sit up into their neck in sand, and they would learn Torah all day, get up, daven, put their clothes on, daven, take their clothes off, go back in the sand and learn Torah all day. And 12 years pass and they come out of the cave, and the first thing they see after they've been in the cave is these people like working the field, and the immediate response is like fire comes out of their eyes and they start destroying. So God comes, like a butt call comes down, a heavenly voice, and says, guys, like did you learn Torah just so that you could destroy the world? Go back into the cave. So they go back in for another 12 months, keep that same structure, and then they come out, and then Rabbi Shimon, Rabbi Elazar, who's the son of Rabbi Shimon, he still has fire coming out of his eyes and destroys the world, but Rabbi Shimon is able to repair it. Basically, I think that there are a couple of comparisons between like life right now and the cave, because we're kind of living in metaphorical caves. And I think that what that does, living in a metaphorical cave or actual caves, like Simmy who's stuck in her room, I think that what that does is like it kind of distorts our perception of reality. And even though, like, you know, we have a lot of connection to the outside world, thank God, through computers and stuff, we have like, when we finally come out, we're going to have a little bit of a distorted perception of what's going on outside, because what Rabbi Shimon and his son did was like they were so consumed in like their world that when they came outside they couldn't react with the world in the same way. And not saying that when we come out we're going to destroy the world, but I think what we were thinking about is like the ways that like being in this cave can actually positively alter our perception of the world.
Yeah, and we were just kind of talking about the idea of having like a greater appreciation of things when they're gone, which probably is something everyone can relate to at the moment. Like, I've seen like all these memes online of like, next time you invite me out, I promise I'll come, and like all these funny things about how people are just like longing for normal human interactions and normal life at the moment, which is something that like usually we just really take for granted. But like we were saying, that it's a shame that in our lives things need to be removed from us for us to really appreciate them and to be thankful for them. So we were hoping that maybe something small we could take away from this difficult time that we're all finding ourselves in is just to be a little bit more appreciative and a little bit more thankful of just the things that we usually take for granted in our lives.
Also, like, it's really easy to like be critical or like kind of like file a complaint about something, but like in that same vein, like how often do we kind of show people that we're grateful, or like, you know, tell someone that you appreciate them or what they did. I think it's a lot, that's something that's a lot more taken for granted, and just kind of seen as like a little bit like extra, going out of your way. But I think there's a real value in that, and it's really important, if not more important. You know, I guess tell people and things and that you're grateful for them and what they do, and there's a real value in that. Say thanks to your mum for dinner. Yeah.
Yeah, and also just at the moment it's really easy to say the things that we're thankful for, but I guess maybe the one positive thing that we can try and take out of this whole situation, and it is hard to find positives when you're locked in your houses all day long, you can't really do any of the things you usually do with your life, but one maybe positive thing is that we have been granted this opportunity to reassess the things that we are grateful for and to have like a newfound appreciation for them when we do have the opportunity to come out of our caves.
And we're so lucky that Torah and like Judaism already like have a framework for that.
Yeah. There are lots of structures that we're provided with that if we like use them, like in terms of like everyday things that we can be grateful for, like brachot, and when we say modani and all these different things, like we've got lots of tools. So I think the challenge is being able to like utilize those tools given to us. Exactly. Have a great day, guys.
Miss you all. We had real B'nai.
Come Zoom with us soon. We're always here.
Zoom to Torah. We want more people.
Ooh, Zoom to Torah.
Oh, that's right.
Cute. Maybe we should do like one every week and then we'll start. Like
all day, 24 hours a day.
What?
Russ is here 24/7.
Yeah. No, I'm actually here 24/7. Like
waiting for a call.
All right.
Have a good day.
Yeah.
Bye.
How do I? Okay, I got it.